Hello, everyone. A very good afternoon to each and every one of you. Welcome to this new month. Hope you're having a good time. Hope your week is going well. And even if it is not, I wish you all the best, because even if we feel it is not going so well, actually it is happening. And it is happening, and we cannot stop it from happening because it took place and is taking place. And so, in other words, it is meant to be. And what is meant to be, sorry, can only be good, can only be beneficial. See, even if it is not looking very pleasant, let's take a deep breath in and relax. And know, remind yourself, it's going to be okay. Why I'm asking you to do this is because I think, from my experience, this is one of the main steps in being me, being ourselves. The art of being me. The first thing we have to identify is, who am I? Who is me? When we say me or I, what are we referring to? Many times people might say, or you might be familiar if you are regular on this meditation, that we do believe ourselves to be so spiritual beings. But I'm going to ask you to go a little deeper. When we say me or I, and I have to be me, this is what we say. I have to be me, or this is me. What are we referring to? Is the I connected with our culture? Is the I or me connected with my belief systems? Is the I, the me, connected with my nationality, my religion, my language, my geographic position, where I come from in the world? Is the I, the me, connected with my economic status, my social identity? And the answer to all those questions is no. The real me, the I, is not rooted in any one of those things. They may have an impact and an influence on me, but as we grow older, we begin to recognize where these influences creep in. And we begin to rethink, right, who we are and what we are. Because some belief systems, some cultural norms might not necessarily sit with us. And so that's where we have to pause and identify, what is this me that this belief system is not sitting right with, or this cultural thing is not sitting right with, or all of a sudden I'm not connected with what everybody is talking about or what everybody says. I feel totally different. And then we say, oh, I don't feel belonging. I feel like I am different. I feel outcast. So what is that I that is sensing that I don't like that way of thinking. I'm talking about negative things, I'm not talking about good things. The good things we can keep, but if we have some type of exposure that differentiates people or ostracize people, marginalize people, many times those things don't necessarily sit with us, and we feel that if I act on those influences, we're not being ourselves. So what is the self? So that self is everything that is not external. The part of me that has nothing to do with the external. That is who I am. And what is that? As we all know, it's the light, right? The life force, the light that's in this body, that is making this body function. So the art of being me is to recognize that the real me is not dependent on external factors. That's one. And to also recognize that when we are coming into interaction with each other and we find ourselves getting influenced by these external factors, the art is, or the trick is, or the practice is to stop myself in time and bring myself back to, I'm going to say, real reality, the reality of who I really am. And that is, I am a light and I radiate only peace, joy, compassion, understanding, love, mercy, wisdom. And when I can connect with that part of me, and I can feel that, and I can act from that place, I can make decisions coming from that place. So I am looking at life through these lens of the real me, not the acquired me, not the me that has prejudices and influences and all these things. That's not the real I or the real me. So the art of being me is to trust and to hold myself in this awareness that I am light. I'm spiritual light. And I shine with positive qualities. My seat is the center of the forehead, behind the eyes, between the eyebrows. That's the place I occupy in my body. And from that place, I will monitor my life. I will monitor my thoughts. I monitor my decisions, my choices. I monitor how I use my senses, what I see, what I listen to, what I speak, what I do. From this elevated space, this inner light, the real I, conduct my life. The more I become aware of this and practice this and master this, that's the art of being me. The more I master this art of separating myself from all that is limited or materialistic, and to identify and connect with that which is spiritual. And it's not difficult. All it needs is some consistent practice. like anything else. To master any art, to master anything, we have to keep at it. We have to keep doing it. Anything. How much we had to learn how to use Zoom, how to use so many other online platforms, over the past few years. How much we had to motivate ourselves to adjust to this new way of living. And now today, we are so perfect at it. We sit home and we conduct everything. We earn our income, we shop, we do everything from sitting down in this one chair. It's all practice. We never thought we would be like this. Might not be the healthiest form of lifestyle, but we need to move and we need to interact with each other. But the thing is, the things that we never thought we would do, we do because we practice it. So same way, the art of being myself is something that we have to practice. Practice over a period of time consistently until it becomes a part of my being, a natural part. And I don't have to remind myself, but it comes naturally. And I can catch myself at any point and say, hey, that's not you. You know that, right? And you pull yourself back. And we become so good at it that others don't even know that we're having this internal conversation. So how beautiful is that? The art of being me. So let's practice. And I think you must be really good at doing this anyway. Yes? So all we need to do is make it a little bit more consistent and not just to practice meditation, sitting down meditation, but to be in this awareness of self, even whilst we are coming in interaction with others, as we are living out our day, as we are living out our life. Because I'm the one that is living out my life anyway. It's not somebody else is living my life or I'm living somebody else's life. I'm living out my life. So I need to be in touch with me all the time. Otherwise, whose life am I living out in? If I'm not in touch with myself whilst I'm living out my life, I must be living out somebody else's life. Think about it. It means I am under the influence of someone else or something else. And I'm doing everything based upon that influence. So I'm not doing for me. I'm not living my life. I'm living somebody else's life. What they are expecting from me and of me. Let's do that to ourselves. Let us practice to be ourselves and live the life that we want to live. And when I say this, I don't mean go do, wrong things and say, oh, well, this is me. No. Doing the things you want to do, who are you again? You are love. You are peace. You are compassionate. You are kind. You are loving. You are understanding. You're accepting. So doing the things you want to do means doing things in alignment with these core virtues. That's the art of being yourself, or the art of being me. Doing things in alignment with who you truly are. So let's practice taking a deep breath and release. Take another deep breath in and release. And as you watch your breath in and out, bring your thoughts to this present moment. And very gently turn your attention inward. And focus on your seat of awareness, behind the eyes, between the eyebrows. And connect with the light that is sitting on that seat. Become one with that light, because this is who you are. Allow yourself to feel that light. Remind yourself, this is who I am. I am light. And when I become aware of myself as light, my natural qualities, virtues emerge. I align myself with these inner virtues. Knowing that this is what I am. Being set on this seat of awareness, I then guide my mind to create the appropriate thoughts. I guide my intellect to make choices that are beneficial. And I use my senses in constructive ways. This is the art of being me. I do not allow external influences to shake me from my seat, but instead, I hold myself set. Take a deep breath in and release, knowing that you are clear and you are set on your seat. Thank you very much and have a blessed week. Om Shanti.